Hello there. So for the past couple months, I've been working on the hub world, giving it an upgrade. And just to show the comparisons to the old one to the new one, it almost looks completely different, and I think it turned out really well. So I wanted to make a video showing you guys around. So right as you spawn in, you have a mirror for all your mirror dwellers, the welcome sign with all the shameless plugs and the patch notes, and this button board behind you which will teleport you around the map, which I'll use in a little bit. So just walking into the main hub, you have a bit of a comfy place, the marketplace which I'll talk about in a bit later, and then the avatars. I split the platform into two sections, one being the optimized avatars and then the unmodified avatars. I know there's a lot of RPers out there, so if the optimized versions don't hit the avatar guidelines of your RP sessions, let me know and I can try to reach that minimum. Now by looking to my left, your right, you'll see this big ass platform. Instead of walking there, I'll be using the buttons instead. The pictures show where you're going to teleport, so just keep that in mind. Alrighty, so I call this the testing place. I was building a combat version of an avatar for my boy Eddie, and I needed a big enough area, so I built this into the map. I expect that I'll be wanting to do bigger things, so now that I have this place, I can test all that stuff. Over here, we have a mirror again, and then we have these avatars. These were made by my friend Catalyst, which helped me with the scripting of the world as well, but these are here to show how Physbone Constraints work. This will probably be the first time someone on Quest will ever see a world constraint, a follower, or a spring joint on their platform, as I didn't even know that this was possible till Catalyst rolled up to the party. A thing that's been holding me back from using constraints is because the quest population aren't able to see them, but since this is a reality now, I can start implementing them into new avatars I make. This won't be the savior to making constraints since it's a little janky, mostly the world constraint, but everything else should work pretty well. The package is in the description for them, but just know I'm not the one running the project, it is Catalyst. Expect another video from me about this, since I would like to see this becoming a thing to making constraints using Physbones out of all things. Remember, it's in the description. If you know what the floating point is, I don't really have to explain it, but this path will take you all the way to it with something at the end. I don't expect anybody, unless you're Catalyst, to walk this thing, but if you do reach the end, send me a picture on Twitter and I'll put your name on this board. I don't care how you get there, by the way, so do it however you want. Alright, for the last things in the world, we have the Roblox obby, and then the cave. There's literally nothing here in the cave, it's just here to be here. So that's pretty much it for the avatar world right now. But I did want to go over some things like I did in the last avatar hub, which, oh man, it's so cringe. For one, expect a time-lapse video of the making of this world. I pretty much recorded the whole process of me building from the old one to the new one, so stick around for that if you're into it. It should be out later this month or the next, but you know, time will tell. For two, the Spookality event is coming up, and I want them to join in on the jam. If you load into the world right now at the time of recording this, it will be the Spookality version of the hub. I have no idea if it will get on the list of worlds, but if it does, it'll be cool as shit. And lastly, number three, I'm starting to set up shop as there is a marketplace in the world now. It'll probably take a minute to set up, but mainly I'll be using my Ko-Fi to sell all my stuff. I'll probably use other things like Gumroad since it is pretty popular with us VR chatters, but we'll see. Alrighty, well that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you liked it. You can support me here as usual, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.